Welcome back, Daily Show. Beth in the studio. Downtown Country Christmas is set for the 29th of November, 1 to 5 p.m.
Yes.
I got it right. Okay.
You did.
Man, I'm off to a good start. Now, where do I tank, Beth? No, I'm so excited to have you on. Downtown Country Christmas is such a great event, 11 years running, and it's so cool to see all the elements of what makes the holiday season, the Christmas season so special, and then the new additions and the new traditions that you all bring each and every year.
Absolutely. We are so excited. One of the traditions we're actually bringing back this year is we are having a live Christmas tree lot for the first time in a number of years. And, you know, that's something you don't see anymore. And that is such a great childhood memory. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to have a live wreath lot where people can buy their live Christmas tree and decorate it on the spot if they want to. So that in addition to the festival. And the festival is, the festival you mentioned is 1 to 5. Everything at that festival is absolutely free.
Yeah.
We do have food trucks on site that you have to pay for your food, but there's no admission fee. We have face painters. We have tattoo artists. We have Mitchell's Masterpieces, who's going to do like these Christmas balloon creations. We have Minute to Win It games, and we have inflatables. All of that is free. Now, if you do have children who are going to participate in the inflatables, we have an obstacle course, we have bounce houses, we have slides, all kinds of stuff. You do need to stop and sign a waiver and get a wristband for your child. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it doesn't cost you. I mean, it doesn't cost you a dime to sign that waiver. No, it's just you have to sign that liability waiver for us.
I think it's just so important, though, because when you go to these community events, sometimes you don't see the extra add-ons, that are sometimes there. And we all know what it's like with children, and whenever one child sees the other children play, and it's like, why can I not do that? And you just never know. And so to provide that opportunity for everyone is, I think, such a truly cool component of this, and makes it such a special event.
Absolutely, because kids can also write a letter to Santa Claus that day at the North Pole Post Office, and are guaranteed to get a reply.
The Santa Claus.
They can have their picture taken with Santa Claus at Royal Banks, free of charge. There's just so many cool things. And like I said, especially this year when things seem a little tight, what a great way to kick off the holidays.
1,000%. And honestly, it's such a great presentation overall, too, because doesn't Santa come down from a helicopter?
He does. He kicks off our festivities at 1 o'clock. He will land across from the courthouse on West Pearl Street. And so, Santa arriving by helicopter is always quite the scene.
That is quite the scene. And
it is.
Now, are there going to be hay rides, too?
There are hay rides.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Is that newer, or have you guys always done that?
We've always had this.
What a cool thing.
What I absolutely love about this event is it is truly a community event. So many organizations contribute to this to bring it to fruition for our people. The Tri-County Antique Club
They're so cool.
They are so cool, and they're the ones who host the hay rides for us. Stadium Theater.
I saw this.
Yes, offers a free movie at 11 o'clock in the morning at Stadium Theater, right there by the Center City Park where this takes place. Our movie this year is going to be Claus. And, huge shout out to Steve Daugherty and Stadium Theaters for doing this every year for our patrons. It's just fabulous.
Well, and how cool is that, though? Especially right before the event, to kind of have that movie to kickstart the day and get up early, go get some breakfast, and then go head up to Stadium Theater, which I think is such a cool looking, iconic theater anyway.
Oh, it is a fabulous theater. That's the theater that I was raised with.
You know what's interesting is my parents for the longest time would just keep going to Jerseyville for the movies because they just love the theater so much.
Right. So if anybody has not seen the Stadium Theater, it will remind you of the Wildey in
Oh, yeah, 100% over.
The neon signs and the very old-fashioned movie theater. It's beautiful.
Wow. What's beautiful is the fact that you are just rocking and rolling with these festival maps. Look at this. You need to know where you're going. Just go to downtowncountrychristmas.com. Let's zoom in on that. These are just some of the festivity markers throughout the stops. Look at all of these different things that we can do.
Yeah, so we have holiday windows. We're having a business window contest this year.
Does the public vote on that?
The public votes on it, absolutely.
How do we do that?
There's 12 participating businesses. They just stop in the business of their choice, put an X on a piece of paper, and throw it in a jar. It's that easy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what do the business do? They win anything or pride?
They get a traveling trophy and a plate of cookies.
Okay, that's worth every bit of it.
The best prize ever.
When does the parade start?
The parade, the Rudolph's Red-Nosed Parade, winds everything up at 5:15. So what we do is
I got you.
The festival actually winds down at 4:30. That's when we start packing up. At 4:45, we present the Kringle Award winner for this year, and that is an award that recognizes a person who truly embodies the holiday spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And past winners are an impressive group of people. And so we do that at 4:45. At 5 o'clock is the official lighting of the Jerseyville Christmas tree. And then we have Rudolph's Red-Nosed Parade at 5:15.
That's incredible. And what I think so cool too is, just before we talk about the festivities a little bit more, I'm just stuck on this. This is the sponsorship side of things. That shows you just the community support. I mean, that's pretty darn incredible right there.
It is absolutely amazing how generous the people of Jersey County and the businesses of Jersey County are. And I've said this for years. You just can't beat them. And every year we have wonderful support from these people, and we appreciate them so much.
I just think it's incredible. And that's why I was scrolling through the website and saw that. And I mean, that is just a gauntlet of individuals stepping up. And like you said, the true community feeling of this is totally there.
Absolutely. And, so not only do we have the businesses and individuals sponsoring us, but we also get hefty tourism grants from Jersey County, the city of Jerseyville, and the Jerseyville, the Business Association,
How awesome
JCBA.
of them for them to recognize that, though, and to pursue those grants for this, because not every community can say that they have, those the individuals pursuing those opportunities.
Absolutely. And this year we decided, hey, we'd really like an area for our toddlers, our youngest guests.
I saw that.
Yeah, to kind of have their own area that's separated. Okay, I know you have a little one.
I do. I was kind of curious.
so, it's not quite as nerve-wracking if you can fence them in somewhere. I can say that because I've had two of my own. So American Water and MJM Elective Cooperative each gave us $1,000 to buy fencing. So it's going to look like a little white picket fence.
Wow.
Yeah, that we can just fence this area off so the parents feel a little more comfortable with their young children at our festival.
And now where will that be located at?
It's right there on the festival with everybody else.
With everybody else?
Yeah,
Cool.
It's just a corner that we're fencing off.
Oh, that's even better then.
Yeah.
Well, and also on that night, it kicks off the Bright Night celebration throughout Jerseyville until the end of the year.
Yeah, so people can drive by the courthouse, Rotary Park, but the big attraction is Dolan on the east side of Jerseyville. And that's
Looks
a drive-through park, and it's just stunning.
Is that with music now?
It is.
That's
we have
what I
a
thought.
22-foot animated Christmas tree, like the one at Silver Dollar City. So, it plays music every 15 minutes, and the lights are synchronized to whatever's playing. It's very nice.
All I know is that if you can't find something to do at the Downtown Country Christmas celebration, I don't know what you're doing to look. Okay, there's so much more to talk about. So why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll talk about more, because there's local school choirs that are a part of this. There's the ugly sweater competition. There's a lot more that we got to discuss. You stay there, guys, and we'll be here on RiverBender.com, Roku TV.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? What's good, my guy? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm-hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back, Daily Show. 10:46 is the time. We're back with Beth, Downtown Country Christmas. What's the ugly sweater contest?
Well, it is exactly what it says. It's an ugly sweater contest open to people of all ages.
Okay.
People of all ages. So one prize, and guess what it's going to be? A plate of ugly sweater cookies.
There you go. I like that. I like that a lot. So, with that being said, the North Pole Post Office is something I want to highlight one more time, too, because not only are you writing a letter to Santa, but you're going to receive a reply.
Yes, the Jersey County Business Association hosts that. Again, no charge. Your kid goes in there, they write a letter to Santa, put it in the mailbox, and by golly, the jolly old elf is going to reply to it.
I like it. And then what are the free kids books?
Here's to Reading. Our friend Darla Cavens at Here's to Reading. She has little libraries all over Jerseyville and the rural areas. Mm-hmm. And so every year her and her volunteers show up and they hand out free kids books.
And then Mitchell's Masterpieces, we talked about with their holiday balloon creations. There's going to be minute to win it games, the photos and hay rides, inflatables, but you have to sign the waiver.
Right. Sign the waiver. Stop and see us at that waiver table. Just take you a second to get through there.
All free.
Yep. And then we have face painting, tattoos. What else? I think that's it. I think that covers it all. Photos to Santa. Photos with Santa, though.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And we do have the best Santa ever.
We do. We have, no, that's why I keep saying we have the Santa.
We do.
He is the Santa Claus.
He is the official Jerseyville Santa Claus. And right now, he's at Union Station.
He called me on the phone yesterday. Because I got to let you go. I'm on the Polar Express. And I was like, man, it's so cool. Santa has my phone number.
Yeah.
I love him to death.
Santa is a fabulous person.
He is. He's wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful. And then Rhonda Allen will sell Christmas wreaths at the corner of South Street and West Arch, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. These are the paid activities, and the other activity component of it that is a paid for experience would be if you want to see Wade Family Farms Christmas trees. They'll be selling live Christmas trees on the south lot of Medford Food Mart on North State Street from 1 to 6.
Yes, and we also have a craft fair that is hosted by the Youth Catholic Ministries of Jersey County. They actually kick everything off at 9 o'clock. They're in the Holy Ghost Gym. Okay. And there are over 60 vendors there. Oh, it's fabulous. And all of their materials are handmade.
That's perfect. That's really cool.
It's a great way to get a start on your Christmas shopping.
Well, and then take me through the choir performances.
So we have the St. Francis no, wait, hang on. Let me see. Holy Ghost Choir will perform from 1:30 to 2, and then the Methodist Church Choir is going to join us from 2 to 2:30.
Man, you're good.
And then we're going to have that lull and the ugly sweater contest at 3.
You're good. That was. I don't know how you remembered that. There's a lot of activities at this.
There are a lot of activities, yes.
That was impressive. Okay, and then we have the Ugly Sweater Contest, then the Kringle Award at 4:45, and then at 5 p.m. is the lighting of the Christmas tree.
Yes, sir.
Who flips the switch?
The Queens, the Jersey County Queens, Senior Miss and Little Miss.
That's
Jersey
awesome.
County, yeah.
I like that a lot, actually. That's really cool.
They always help us out.
And then Rudolph's Red-Nosed Parade. That runs about 45 minutes ish? Hour?
No. We have, I think, 8 floats. So it's a very quick thing. And the high school band is always decked out in Christmas lights, which is hilarious to see. I've never seen a band that's decorated for Christmas, but these guys aren't as fabulous.
They know how to party.
Absolutely. And our parade route is changing this year. Before, we've always gone out to Dolan Park.
Yeah.
But this year, we're going to go straight up to the high school, straight up Jefferson Street. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it actually is very good because we're not crossing railroad tracks anymore. So the new parade route will be very beneficial. And again, the other big change this year is where Santa Claus will land, and that's going to be at the First Baptist Church parking lot across from the courthouse.
Really good notes. And then you can be a part of the Bright Night celebration after Saturday throughout the entire month leading up into New Year's Eve. And it's, of course, we all know about Dolan Park's drive-through display, but there's Rotary Park, the Jersey County Courthouse, City Center Park, Lions Club Park, the Business District. It just looks beautiful.
It is. It looks... one of the things we're adding this year is we've had so much help from our high school students this year. They've just been absolutely fabulous. The FFA crew came and helped us move tubs of lights and cords, which are so heavy, from our storage area out to Dolan Park. We had a group of about 30 high school boys from shop class yesterday. Males and females both, come and help wrap all the trees at Dolan. That's 80 plus trees that they wrapped in lights. We have a group today that are actually stenciling business windows for the holidays. So the high school kids have just been fabulous this year helping us.
That's incredible. I just love the fact that everyone comes together, and it's just that the spirit of Christmas that I think so many people long for and miss sometimes. But whenever you have this type of event, you pull everyone together, and it's so cool.
It is so amazing because it is such a community event in every sense of the word. We have so many organizations and people who help us out, and we appreciate every single one of them.
Well, and too, Saturday is also Small Business Saturday. So while you're going through and having fun, make sure you stop in and shop some of the local businesses as they're open.
We have some fabulous shops in Jerseyville. We really do.
Mm-hmm. Beth, what else should we talk about with Country Christmas? Have we got it all?
I think, what have I missed? I can't think of anything else. I think you got it all, CJ.
Wow. That never happens.
We're good.
Beth, it's always great talking with you. And seriously, just keep up the great work with the event. It's your first year at the helm?
At the helm, yes. Been involved for several years, but this is my first year heading it. And so far, fingers crossed, everything has gone well. We still have a little over a week for things to go, to hell in a handbasket, but we're hoping not.
What's the best way for businesses to support you for next year, be a part of the team, and just to help carry on Downtown Country Christmas and grow it each year?
Well, we can always use sponsorships. We always, you can't believe how many lights we go through in a year. It's truly, truly amazing. The other people that I really want to thank before we go, and that is the Jerseyville Parks and Rec area.
Oh, yeah.
All we do is make a call and say, hey, there's an outlet here that's not working that we need. They come out and help us. And the public property guy, Jason Jones and his crew, those guys are our muscle. And
really
they
cool.
move so many displays for us. And boy, they are wonderful to work with. We really appreciate them.
That's incredible, Beth. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. And just can't wait to see you for Downtown Country Christmas.
Thanks, CJ.
We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and wrap up this Friday and the week that was next.